What is up, guys? Smirking all day 52 here, and today I got a little surprise for you. I go 140 and 61 on Nuketown 24/7, all because of my friend Homicide Sonny. He held it down for me. He watches my back like always. But what? Not watches my back. Now this video is about pretty much my COD, how I started Call of Duty. Now, first of all, I got a PlayStation 2 when I was 6 years old, I think, and it was all because of my dad. My dad decided to get me a PS2 because my cousin had one. He thought it was unfair that I didn't have one. Yeah, so I got a PS2, and when I got my PlayStation 2, I got hooked right off the bat. The first game I ever played in my life was Spider-Man, the first one. After I beat Spider-Man after a gruesome year, because I did not know how to play video games. I sucked at it really bad. I got into FPSs. I started with, I forgot what this game was called. Shoot, it wasn't Call of Duty. It was some other game. Blood something, Soldiers in Arms, I think it is. But yeah, I started playing that game when I was about 9 years old, and I got hooked onto FPSs. But then right after that, my FPS just went away completely. I didn't want to play FPSs anymore, and I started playing, regular games that a 9-year-old would play. I started playing Kingdom Hearts, and Kingdom Hearts became my favorite. I played it for like 4 years. I didn't even stop. I played till I was like 12 playing that game, and finally I got Kingdom Hearts 2. I beasted on that game. I finished it in about a day because I was hooked on video games so badly. I always wondered, like, oh, I paused it right here by accident, guys, but yeah, I always wondered how I would be if I never played PS2, but I wouldn't be here. But I'd probably be a different person, but yeah, so I got into Kingdom Hearts. I got into all those games. I was playing a lot of sports games, and then a couple months later, when I get in 6th grade, I'm in school. My teacher decides to get in my face, and I'm pretty short-tempered, so I get mad easily. And he decides to get in my face and start screaming at me, so I gave him attitude. That day, my mom got a phone call home, and my mom ended up throwing my PS2 out with my game in it. Yeah, I was really mad. That pretty much stopped PS2. I stopped playing video games for a whole 2 months. 2 months, 6 months. I wasn't playing video games for 6 months, and I was just, I moved to Florida right after that, and then we were in Florida for 6 months. My mom ends up getting laid off of work because that's when the economy started to get bad, I think, or it's been bad. But I don't know, but something happened and my mom had to get fired because it was like the money was bad or something like that, or her schedule, and stuff was really expensive in Florida. Florida, it's a pretty expensive place. But anyways, so we moved back to, I'm not gonna say where I live, but we moved back to where we were living before. And when we get here, my mom gives me a deal. So she goes, Mom, she goes, okay, son, I'm gonna say son, if you get an 80, 70 or higher on your next report card, I'll get you a PlayStation 3. But first, let's backtrack a little bit. I did not know, honest to God, I did not know what Call of Duty was. When I came back from Florida, I didn't know what Call of Duty was. I didn't know what the hell what the game was about. I thought it was a sports game, to be honest, until, I know you guys probably think I'm stupid, but I didn't know that Call of Duty was a war game, to be honest. Well, this one day, I go over to my cousin's house. This is when I came back from Florida, when I moved back from Florida. I come back to my cousin's house, and my cousin is like, yo, look at this new game. And I'm like, what game? He's like, oh, it's called Call of Duty. I'm like, what the hell is that? And we start playing it. I got pretty much I didn't like it at first. I hated it, honestly. And then all of a sudden I pick up a P90 and I'm like, holy shit. I picked up the P90 off the floor, was raping with it. I don't know, it's just something possessed me. Came over me and I started dominating in Modern Warfare. So I was like 12 years old, 11 years old I think, 12, I don't remember. But I started playing Modern Warfare 1, and I'm just like, damn, this game's pretty cool. So my cousin got me into it, and he used to play it a lot too. But you know, he grows up faster than me. I mean, like, I'm older than him, but he grew up faster than me, I guess, because his parents are like really serious, but they're really cool at the same time. But you know, it's just, you know, he chose to not play that much. But yeah, but you know, that doesn't really matter. But so he got me into video games, and if he says like, if I would tell him that, he'd probably say no, he didn't. But he did, like, so he pretty much did, like, he introduced me to the game, and then I caught on, and then I kept playing. But I kept playing, and every time I would go to his house, I would always ask if we can play, and he'd always say yeah, and we'd play. But right after that, you know, I got bored with the game and I stopped playing, and then a couple months later I find out my friend bought it. My friend has an Xbox. Well, with that Xbox, did I just say Xbox? I meant to say Xbox. With that Xbox, he had Modern Warfare 1, and him and his brother used to be, you know, they used to like Call of Duty a lot too. But I think I didn't get a triple feed right here. But I started playing on the Xbox, and I really liked the Xbox. Xbox was like one of my favorite systems at first, but then I played online on PS3. I started playing online I played online on the Xbox, and I was like, yo, this is bad. I didn't like it. So I'm like, you know what? What's the point of getting an Xbox? You have to pay money just to play live on Xbox, when on PS3 it's free. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna get a PS3. But anyways, after a couple, like a year more, Modern Warfare 2 came out, and my mom, I got an 83 on my report card, and my mom's like, alright, you earned a PlayStation 3. So my mom got me a PlayStation 3. Like, people don't believe me. One side of me was like, no, I'm gonna end up getting obsessed with this again. And then the other side was like, nah, come on, man, you deserve it. You know, you worked hard. So I get it. I take it. I'm not gonna say no, because my mom already paid $300 for it. So I get it. My mom's like, alright, well, you know, that Christmas, my mom let me go crazy on this. She let me stay as long as I want to play. And I took advantage of that. And then that's when I got into Call of Duty even more. Now, I started playing Call of Duty a lot more than I usually would. And then I just kept going and going and going and going and going and going. I wouldn't stop playing COD. And I was really bad at Modern Warfare 2. My KD was under .42. It was really bad, but I loved the game so much I didn't even care how bad I did. But while I was playing the game, I just like isolated everything that was around me. You know, nothing. Like, if I would get distracted, I would get mad. I would stay in my room about 4 hours a day playing, and I'm just like, well, you know what? You know, like, at the same time, I deserve this. I wasn't really into video games that much before I got my PlayStation 3, but I got into it more when I played Modern Warfare 2 on the PS3. So I kept playing and playing and playing and playing and playing, and one day, this is how me and Homicide met. We've been playing for like 3 years now. One day, this guy got in my way, freaking idiot. Okay, sorry, I keep forgetting about it. Okay, so one day, I'm playing a game, and in that game, I see Homicide 7069, and I'm just like, he was destroying me. He was like 9 prestige, 8 prestige at that time, and I was only first. And I'm like, yo, cause I saw that you can get a nuke, but I was never able to get one because of how bad I was at that game. And I'm like, yo, you want a boost? And he's like, what's that? I'm like, well, you get a tactical insertion, you lay it down, you spawn, I get 25 kills, and that's it. And he's like, alright, so we did it twice on a private match though. I didn't know that you couldn't do it in a private match. This is how newbie I was at this game. So I'm like, let's nuke boost. So we go at it for about 40 minutes, and I finally get the nuke, and I'm like, wow, it didn't work. And he's like, well, maybe it's because you're in a private lobby. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm never gonna get this then. But then we end up like pretty much fighting each other every single day when we would play. Right after that, that was when me and Homicide just stayed playing. So it's pretty much like to connect. I didn't know those dogs were mine or not. I kept getting scared. But to like, oh shoot, what's it called? If I was to compare myself with someone else, it would be like Chris Move and Luke. So I was pretty much Chris Move and Homicide was Luke. We just stayed playing over. Look at this quad. I had a quad feed and I ran out of bullets and I died. But yeah, so me and Homicide played for about 3 years. We still do. And one day he just got one day I got grounded for a whole month. I didn't play. 4 months, I think, 6 months. No, it was my PS3 got messed up, and I didn't know. I just had to reset it because, you know, like I said, I was a noob. And my PS3, I had to reset my PS3, but I didn't know how to. But yeah, anyways, I come back, my return on PS3, and I'm just like, oh, Homicide was online. I invited him, and we was kind of like a rough, you know, return, because Homicide, you know, I guess he was mad that I hadn't been on for such a long time, that he just forgot about me, and he got new friends and stuff. But yeah, so, you know, I turned, the worst came when I got grounded for a whole 4 months and I couldn't play again. But yeah, I came back again after a while. But first, I want to backtrack one more time. The Christmas that came, I saw the PS3 already, and I got mad. I was like, Mom, I wanted an Xbox, not a PlayStation 3. And she's like, well, I don't want to have to pay for life. I'm like, alright, that's, you know, that's decent, but whatever. So I go on with the Xbox, with the PS3, and you know, I start playing, and then, you know, alright, so now back on track where we were before. So I come back from on PS3, and I'm tearing it up, and I would try to invite Homicide, and he wouldn't join. And then Homicide's like, yo, give me a sec. So we start playing again, and the whole day we were teaming up, you know, like just like how it was before. It was the same time just like before I left, before I got off the PS3. And then after a while, Homicide just somehow, I don't know what happened. I think his internet went out, and just one day I didn't see him get on, and he was off for about a couple months. And when he comes back is when Black Ops came out, and we're playing Black Ops. You know what, I just skipped way too much. Let's just stay up on Modern Warfare 2 for now. I just thought I wouldn't have enough time. But on Modern Warfare 2, me and him were playing. We end up one day we end up meeting this girl. I forgot her name, but it was pretty much all three of us for a long time. It was all three of us. It was me, Homicide, and this girl. I forgot her name though. Hey, well, I know her name was Haley because she gave me her number. But yeah, so it was me, Homicide, and Haley, and we would play all the time. It would always be us three. No one would ever join our party. We would never let anyone join our party. And yeah, so me and Haley and Zach were playing one day, and then one day this girl just disappeared, like, on the face of the earth. We never saw her online anymore. So it was back to just us two. Now me and Homicide, we had this one thing. We came up with this idea that we would name our classes. So we would name our class Muhammad Ali, Smoking Joe Frazier, Eminem, 50 Cent. So we went on with that until Black Ops came out. And now Black Ops comes out, and Homicide comes back. Wait, I skipped something again. No, now Homicide was a lot better than me. His KD was way better than mine. But then this one day I just got into quickscoping, and I guess my KD just rose up. And then my KD came up came out to like 1.45. I had more kills than deaths. But yeah, so then Black Ops comes out, and I'm just like, wow, this game is really bad. I did not like Black Ops at all, but then I got into it when Homicide came back, because he was like, yo, you know, let's play some Black Ops. And I'm like, alright. So we're playing Black Ops after a while of it being out. I guess from the skill that I had in Modern Warfare 2, I brought that to Black Ops, and that skill was bad. Really, it was worthless. I was not good at drop shotting. I know this game, a lot of people drop shot, and in Modern Warfare 2, that's all I used to do. I used to drop shot so much. But that didn't work in Black Ops for me, so I switched up my tactics, and I started playing a little how I used to when I played Modern Warfare 1. I never played Modern Warfare 1, to be honest. I only played it with my cousin, but now I have the game, but I barely play it. But I started playing a new way in Black Ops, and I started, you know, doing good. And I took a huge break from it because I got NBA 2K11, but then I came back, and then Homicide was on it, and then we just kept playing and playing and playing. Now there was this one, at one point I got bored with Black Ops, so bored that I went back to Modern Warfare 2 for about 4 months, and I went back, and then I kept switching back and forth, and then I finally stayed on Black Ops, and now I'm still on Black Ops, and yeah, we just stayed playing this game now, but we don't play all the time because Zach is going. Oh, I just let out his name. Oh, anyways, Homicide is going to college next year, and it's going to be a lot harder for us to be in sync since he's going to be in college, and I'm just going to high school. But yeah, I get a quad feed right there with freaking napalm. I love that kill streak. But yeah, that's pretty much how I got into Call of Duty. There's not that much to say. I just hope. I have a little brother who likes to play video games too. He's only 3 years old, but he's like way too young to be playing. I mean, he's playing Call of Duty already. He's only 3 years old, and he's playing it. But like, he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. He just knows that he's playing the game. When he knows when he dies and stuff, and he gets mad. It's not. I didn't bring him into it. It was my father, but I just hope he don't turn out like me. I mean, I'm playing way too much. I played way too much. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say. That's how I got into Call of Duty. Thanks. I'm gonna say thank you, Homicide Sunny. He's really, honestly, been a real big impact on me. Not just Call of Duty wise, but life wise. Because we talk a lot, and I help him through his situations. He helps me through mine. And he helped me at this point where I think he was there when my grandfather died, and I was like really, really depressed. And whenever we wouldn't play though, because I had his number, and we'd text sometimes, and he would help me. He helped me out through that. So did my cousin. My cousin was there for me. And the person who got me into this helped me out. I tried the AUG for a sec, but I'm not used to the AUG yet. But I will be using it in the near future. But yeah, also my cousin got me through this too, but Homicide also helped a lot, and we've pretty much been through a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I gotta say, guys. So this video is coming to an end. It's about 4 minutes left. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's funny though, because me and Homicide been playing for so long. He saw me get my first nuke, and I saw him get his first nuke, and now he's seen me get my first 100 kills and over in a real game for once. And he's seen me just do so much shit. And look at this triple feed. I think I would consider that a quad. But yeah, he's seen me. We've pretty much done everything together. No homo. In Call of Duty wise, we've done everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so he was the main reason why I got these 100 kills, because he was setting up the spawns for me. He would stay in one side of the map, and then I'd go to the other, and he'd set it up like that for me. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna stop commentating and let you guys enjoy the rest of the video. If you like the video, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
for deployment. Enemy spy plane incoming. Friendly Grim Reaper deployed.
Sticky out!
On the way. SR-71 online. Time's almost up. Friendly sentry gun inbound. Friendly care package inbound. Friendly Huey inbound.